about the data scandal engulfing Facebook at the moment. The social media giant has revealed that a data firm, Cambridge Analytica, with ties to President Trump's campaign, accepted $6 million and then shared personal information. The company accessed information from about 50 million Facebook users without their knowledge. And tonight, we're talking to Josh Constine. He is the editor-at-large for TechCrunch, and he's talking about this scandal. What did you think about, first of all, Zuckerberg's statement today?
He failed to say that he was sorry, but in a CNN interview later in the night, he clearly backtracked and apologized. But what Mark Zuckerberg did was lay out a bunch of plans for solutions, but we still don't have enough transparency about what the real problem was yet. And I think we really need Facebook to do a lot deeper investigation.
You give me as much insight as you can glean from what happened, because that's 1 out of every 40 people who use Facebook who got burned here. Their privacy got taken away. Is there anything that I could do, that Steve could do, to kind of protect myself a little bit better when using Facebook, for example?
Absolutely. When you sign on to other websites using your Facebook login, or you give permissions to your data to another app, make sure there's something reputable, something with a real brand and company behind them. And go into your privacy settings on Facebook, and you can deactivate your connections with all the old apps that you've authorized to use your data.
Okay, that's good advice right there. Facebook took action against Cambridge Analytica about 3 or 4 days ago. They said, boom, you're gone. You've got to get out of here. That might be too late in some ways. Tell me why.
So Facebook actually had employees working right alongside Cambridge Analytica employees at Trump's San Antonio office. So the idea that Facebook didn't know that Trump's campaign was using this ill-gotten data seems pretty spurious to me. I think we're going to see a lot more scandals come forward as other developers who have illicitly taken user data get discovered. And I think we're going to have to see a lot more regulation from the government about how we handle the kind of transparency about the disclosures of these data breaches.
So there's 2 things that could be wrong here. One would be omission. Facebook omits the best practices that would help us all. Commission would be they knew what was going on. They knew that these guys, because they were getting paid $6 million, they said, well, we'll help you the best you can.
Exactly. I think that's the problem, is that Facebook hoped that if it could show that its data gave Trump's campaign a significant lift, that it would be able to sell more political ads in the future, and that other developers would say, oh, we want to get on board with them. I don't think Facebook ever expected them to win. I don't think they thought Trump would ever become president, so they didn't think helping this campaign would ever cause such a stir.
Deep breath. I have a sense that this could be worse if other hackers are involved. Take me down that road.
Yeah, so we don't know what other data sets Cambridge Analytica used to improve the marketing of Donald Trump's campaign. New reports suggest that hackers around the world have helped Cambridge Analytica to blackmail and smear other political leaders like the president of Nigeria. And we may eventually down the road discover that Russian hackers could have even given data to Cambridge Analytica to help Trump's campaign. And that could make Facebook the smoking gun of the Trump-Russia collusion story.
All right, Josh, final question. Go on to the Facebook side. Be their helper. Give them advice. What's one thing they ought to do tomorrow to make things better for their 2.5 billion users?
Facebook needs to educate users. Most people still just blindly click through notifications and alerts about, oh, I want to give this person or this developer or this app data permissions. You got to read that stuff closely. It's the fine print of the internet. So don't get caught off guard agreeing to something that you don't understand.
Good advice from Josh Constine, editor-at-large for TechCrunch. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.